So today we're making a hat, a ruffle hat, and here we have a yarn, 5mm crochet hook, scissors, and then needles, which will all be used for this project today. So first what we're going to do is take hold of our hook, take the yarn, wrap it around the figure, and then create a magic circle. So here you can see I'm creating the magic circle, taking the hook, putting the yarn through it, and then I'm going to chain 2. And then I'll make double crochets into the space. Here I'm going to make 9 double crochets into the same space, into the little hole there. So now that there are 9 double crochets within the space, I'm going to close the circle by pulling the string at the end. And then I'm going to join the stitch together. So I'm going to go into the first stitch, create a slip stitch, and then join that. And then I'm going to chain 2 again and double crochet twice into each stitch, making the total chain stitches 18. So 2 double crochets in each of the stitches. So there are 9 stitches, so 2 double crochets in each one. So as you can see, I'm nearing the end of the stitch, and so now I'm going to create a slip stitch. So that's in, and then I'm going to chain 2 again. In the first stitch, I'm going to make 1 double crochet, and the next stitch 2 double crochets. Then in the third stitch 1 double crochet, and in the fourth stitch 2 double crochets. So right now I'm nearing the end of the stitch, so I'm going to create a slip stitch again and then chain 2, starting my new row. And so in this one I'm going to make 1 double crochet in the first stitch, 1 double crochet in the second stitch, and then in the third stitch 2 double crochets. So again, 1 double crochet in the fourth stitch, 1 double crochet in the fifth stitch, and 2 double crochets in the sixth stitch. So now we're near the end of our row, and so now we're going to slip stitch into the first stitch and then chain 2, and then in the next 3 stitches we're going to put 1 double crochet in, and then in the fourth stitch 2 double crochets. So next 3, 1 double crochet, fourth stitch 2 double crochets. So now we're nearing the end of this row, and so to finish it off, like I said before, we're going to slip stitch into the first stitch, as you can see. So in, out, and then we're going to chain 2, and then in this next row we're going to put 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches, and then in the 5th stitch we're going to put 2 double crochets. So now that we are nearing the end of this row, we're going to slip stitch again into the first stitch, chain 2, and then in the next stitches, what we're going to do is put 1 single double crochet in the next 5 stitches, and then in the 6th stitch, we're going to put 2 double crochets. So now at the end of the row, we're going to slip stitch into the first stitch, chain 2, and so in the next 6 stitches, we're going to put 1 double crochet in them. Then in the 7th stitch, we're going to put 2 double crochets. So in the next 6 stitches, 1 double crochet, and the 7th, 2 double crochet. So now we're reaching the end of the row. I'm just stretching things out to just see how it looks like. And so now what we're going to do is go into the first stitch and slip stitch to join the round, as you can see, and then chain 2. And so now in this round, we're just going to be doing normal double crochets. So we're just going to do 1 single double crochet in each and every stitch. And we're going to repeat this 2 more times. So for the next 2 rows after this, you would just do 1 double crochet in each stitch. So you should have 3 rows of just normal double crochet in each and every stitch. So now we're reaching the end of our row, and so we're going to close off this round with a slip stitch as per usual. Then we're going to chain 2. Now we're working on the brim of the hat, and so what we're going to do is in the first stitch we're going to put 3 double crochets, and the second stitch 2 double crochets in order to make the ruffle part of the hat. So again, in the first stitch 3 double crochets, second stitch 2 double crochets. So we're going to continue that until we each reach the end of the row. So now we're reaching the end of this row, and so what we're gonna do is we're going to slip stitch to the first stitch in the new round, and then in this new session what we're going to do is in the first stitch 4 double crochets, and then second stitch 3 double crochets, third stitch 2 double crochets, and then the fourth stitch we have 1 double crochet. So I'm going to repeat myself again. So in the first stitch we're going to have 4 double crochets in 1 stitch. In the second stitch we're going to put in 3 double crochets in the same stitch. In the third stitch we're going to put 2 double crochets, and in the fourth stitch we're going to put 1 double crochet. And so we're going to do that for the second row of ruffles. Okay, now we're gonna join this last stitch. So we're gonna join. So in we go, slip stitch, chain 1, and then we're gonna cut. This was our last stitch. So now what we're gonna do is weaving our ends. So we're gonna take one of the needles right here. I'm gonna take one with a nice. So I'm just gonna use one of these needles. We're gonna sew in the ends. Continue sewing in the ends. Just gonna weave the finishing at the back of it, just so it's better hidden. Now, since I'm done, I'm gonna cut off the ends. That's it. Here, I just made the ruffling smaller. If you want, you can have more ruffles that can cover the whole of your forehead. But just add in 1 or 2 more rows, following the same pattern. But yeah, this is the finished hat. Let me move it closer to the camera so you can see. Very good, very pretty. And yeah.